Hey guys, Lun here, welcome back to another Skyrim Special Edition console mod video. Today we have a new video bringing you 6 upcoming mods that are in the works for Skyrim Special Edition, 3 for PS4 and all 6 are for Xbox One of course. Now the video will be pretty much the same as the upcoming mod videos I used to post, where we have images and some info for the mod that are a work in progress for the game. Now we have no idea when these mods are going to be released, it could be tomorrow, it could be 3 months from now, but they are all confirmed as being worked on for Xbox One and PS4. Of course, only the ones labeled as PS4 are coming for PS4. So guys, let's not wait around and check out some of those upcoming mods. Our first upcoming mod is a Few More Spells mod. This mod is going to add to the game more spells for PS4 users. Ethereal Shield, you are healed for 50 points, but can't move and can't be hit for 5 seconds. Insect Swarm, throw bees at your enemies. Blazes, stronger version of the flame spell. Searing Embers, throw dirt at your foes. Slow Time, does what it says, it slows down time. And Elemental Wrath. You can throw fire, ice, and lightning in one blast, so it's kind of like a tri-blast. If you want these spells, they will be located in Faranger's Desk and Dragon's Reach. Overall, a cool mod that gives PS4 users some more options in the game if you're playing a mage character. It doesn't add much, but it's still a cool mod since PS4 users don't get too much in the way of new stuff. Nothing much more can be said about this one. A simple mod, but a really cool one. Our next mod is Affdemaai Sanctuary, a lonely sanctuary abandoned atop of the mountains. Once inhabited by the King Aarox, is now left for the taking. So what does the mod add? Well, there's an armory, kitchen, bedroom, guest room, throne, library, notes, basic starter gear like Daedric armor and weaponry, and 50,000 gold. The mod, as you guessed it, is still being worked on, and it's planning on making some more updates, including the return. King Aarox and his affiliates return to the Sanctuary after quelling the threat that called them away. This part of the mod adds new NPCs, followers, marriage partners, merchants, mercenaries, and new dialogue questions. Wretched Ones, enemies from Aarox's past arise from the death, causing havoc around Tamriel. Hunt them down and find answers. This part of the mod adds new bosses to the game, and it also pushes along the plotline. Agnovis Valaroxius, the energies located has been pinpointed. Travel with Aarox to the source and uncover the strange anomaly. This adds Aarox's signature sword and pushes along the plotline even more. So overall, a really cool mod that adds in a sanctuary to the game that doesn't actually mention if not if the player can live there, but I like to think that they can. And on top of that, it adds so much more. NPCs, quest lines, bosses, and so on. A really cool mod, one I'm looking forward to trying out when it's released. Our third mod adds to the game Unforgiving Force. A spell that takes the raw power of Unrelenting Force Shout and cranks it up to 11. With this mod you can free up that shout slot and have fun at the same time. There are 2 versions of the spell, an immersive version that knocks foes back slightly, and a game-breaking one that cranks up to 11 that devastates everything in its path. A small mod that's going to add in some fun to the game. Our next mod is quite a big one, and it adds a whole new type of creature to Skyrim, and they are Werebeasts. We don't have a lot of background information on this mod, but what the author does mention is what has already been added to the mod, and also we can take a look at some of the upcoming things that might be added to this mod. So what does it add? It adds to the game encounters with werecrocs, werebears, wereboars, werewolves, werevultures, whale sharks, and werelions. It adds some hern hunters to the hunting grounds, adds a werebeast hunter near Riverwood, silver enchantment arrows, werebear camps, added Ursa the werebear at the werebear camp, added 3 new types of werebear, black, grizzly, and polar, added the ability to build and fortify the Frostmoon werewolf camp into a player home, added the Lycia Valley and the Hern Daedra, added Hircine's hunting grounds, added a portal to Hircine's hunting grounds at the Drinking Village, added child werebears, added encounters in the hunting grounds, and the armor of the Hern NPC is a custom Daedric armor, which has now been added. So overall, this is actually going to be a really awesome mod. From what I've seen so far, add an entirely new species of were animals, but it adds in a lot more than that. It gives you NPCs, weapons, armors, and plenty of other immersive stuff like player homes, villages, and a load more things. So this is a mod I'm really looking forward to. If you're interested, you can look this one up on the Nexus mod, as what I've told you in the video, it's only what's added to the console version so far. This mod actually adds in a whole lot more that will hopefully make its way over to the console version, such as new quest lines, NPCs, followers, new marryable NPCs, villages, camps, and player homes that I haven't already mentioned, and much more stuff that this mod adds. So this is one to definitely look out for. Our next mod is Convenient Bridges, a mod from the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. It adds bridges to locations where you often decide to cross over a river or lake. Makes Skyrim Special Edition more accessible and fun to explore without breaking immersion. Ever noticed how Skyrim is full of people, most of them warriors or scholars, but there are the common people too, like fishermen, innkeepers, blacksmiths, and yet when you go out into the world and explore, you find more or less 10 bridges overall. Why is that? If you're thinking of this as the real world, then in order to get a lot of places, you're going to have to swim across rivers, or you're going to have to take the long way around to find an actual bridge. However, with this mod, that will no longer happen, as the mod adds in loads of convenient bridges. All bridges will be nav meshed so NPCs and animals can travel over them. Bridges also include preferred pathing, so an NPC will choose to go over the bridge rather than swim. Also, nav meshing is fixed around the bridges so that NPCs won't clip through them when swimming under them. The mod authors tried to keep it lore friendly and immersive. It will add some extra objects like trees, barrels, lighting, etc. just to make it all just feel a little bit more immersive. Also, the bridges have been strategically placed so they don't feel like they're in random places, so there will never be a bridge going like over the cross an entire lake or something, as that just wouldn't happen in real life, just to keep it as immersive as possible. A super cool immersive mod that I hope is added to the game very soon, as it looks really cool. Our final mod is an interesting one that adds a bit more diversity to dragons in the game. It's also quite similar to the Werebear one we looked at earlier, but it's just for dragons. The mod adds to the game dragon nests, earth and sea dragons, and hatching dragon eggs. It says experience the true power of Dragonborn by collecting dragon souls and becoming a powerful being. Health, magic, and stamina increased based on your dragon souls you collect. Unarmed damage increased based on the number of dragon souls you collect. And speed and strength increase from dragon souls you collect. So this mod kind of makes dragon souls in the game more important. The mod also adds a true underwater dungeon and cave with a sea dragon inside, as well as underwater combat powers. So the mod is a really cool one that has added some awesome dragon related stuff, which is still very much a work in progress. Things that are potentially still to come based on what I've read on the Nexus page for this mod, so these things could still be added to this. Reduced shout times and stronger shouts. You can learn dragon-only shouts when you gain enough dragon souls. Quest to acquire dragon souls if you don't want to kill them, so that way you can play the game without having to kill any dragons. More powers and spells to underwater combat. A custom, unique female flyable follower merchant. The ability to become a dragon, sea dragon, earth dragon, and dragolich. Marriable dragon follower that can transform into humanoid race. A buildable rookery at the Bone Straw Crest, where you can find an egg and hatch it, then it will grow into an adult dragon and lay more eggs. The power to resurrect dead dragons as allies, the power to ride dragons, and much, much more. Of course, we don't know exactly what will be in the final mod, but this one sounds very promising, and along with the Werebear one, I'm definitely looking really forward to downloading both of these, as they sound really, really awesome, just based on the amount of stuff that they add to the game. Well guys, there we have it, 6 brand new console mods for Skyrim Special Edition that are currently a work in progress. That will be added to the game at some point. We don't know exactly when. It could be tomorrow, it could be in a few months. As always guys, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow for another Skyrim Special Edition video. See you all then.